Hello everybody and welcome to the West Ham Way YouTube channel. It's Corey and yes, of course, West Ham beat Sheffield United 3-0 even. It's my friend Hal from the Sheffield United Way. I'm not sure he's going to be my friend for too much longer. Hal, I'm going to come to you obviously first. Thoughts on that performance from Sheffield United, even if I can ask that question?
I mean, I don't know where to begin. What's more annoying? I had to rush my salmon dinner, obviously befitting this top. As soon as you welcomed me on this show, off air, you were laughing at me, which I thought was very rude. I thought, and Patches, the Blades, I've lost my voice. I've been doing the watch along. I thought the Blades played all right at times. Yeah, I mean, what did you make of it?
It was a much better performance from West Ham than I thought. I actually thought Jesse Lingard was superb at times. I didn't expect him to be able to carry that ball from deep as well as he did. I thought it caused you a few issues. To be fair to you, you did create a few chances. I think the lack of quality, to be fair, Hal, I think if it's another team, possibly you get a goal back. But that has been your problem throughout the season in terms of being clinical in front of goal.
Yeah. Oh, God, I hate it. I hate seeing your smug face.
Soak it in.
I hate hearing you laugh. I hate seeing you happy. I hate your channel. I hate your fans. I hate all the people watching it. Right now, I hate you. It's so painful because you know how much I wanted us to sign Jesse Lingard, and then seeing him turn on a performance like that, he's going to be a wonderful signing for you. I hate that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look, I mean, to be fair, I think when the starting lineup came out, obviously West Ham reverted to a 3-4-3. I think there was a lot of scepticism even in there. I thought Lanzini coming into the left-hand side wasn't going to suit us, but actually I thought that fluidity of the front three, particularly in the first half, caused you quite a fair few problems. I mean, were you a little bit surprised when that lineup came out, and do you think it affected Sheffield United's performance?
Yeah, because I asked you for the West Ham lineup before.
Oh yeah, I forgot actually. I do apologise. David Moyes has a habit of changing things last minute.
Oh, I got it all wrong, didn't I? And obviously, I didn't credit you because I thought, here we go. I'm going to look really smart. I'm going to put it on our channel's match preview. You look like I really know all about your awful cheating team, and it was wrong. So, yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, look, listen. I genuinely didn't expect a 4-2-3-1. I expected Antonio to at least be on the bench, and obviously, I think at times today. Obviously, with Lingard up front, we lacked that aerial threat. I think in terms of crosses into the box, we couldn't really hurt Sheffield United as much as possibly I would have liked to. But ultimately, I think West Ham, particularly in that final third, found the space. Let's talk about Chris Basham for that penalty. I mean, it's stone wall, and I'm surprised he went in as hard as he did because you sometimes see players try and disguise it, but that was reckless, to be honest.
Yeah, well, Basham hates West Ham as much as all of us. He's been on the journey
as much as you.
I really hate West Ham. The only saving grace I could take from this is that, yes, we're going down. That's cemented now. That's confirmed. Any hope I had is all over. I suppose there's sort of two things that I can hold on to for that. One, we will be going back to Bramall Lane next season, albeit in the Championship, which is a proper stadium. And you guys are going back to that soulless taxpayer stadium, which I had no input and I have still had to pay for. So that's awful. You'll never have your proper Saturdays back. So I've got that. And the other thing is because we're going down, I won't have to talk to you on a Friday on All Leeds TV. So there's two things. Was it a penalty? It was kamikaze defending. It was a stonewall penalty, and it was a stupid mistake, which was from Norwood earlier on. And Basham compounded the error, and our season has been riddled with errors and an inability to finish numerous chances.
Yeah, no, definitely, and I think it kind of has been summed up in that performance, the fact that at times you're able to actually get in behind West Ham and still create. And I don't think West Ham defensively were that amazing today. McGoldrick possibly had 3-4 chances clear on goal, and that is the difference, particularly in the Premier League. I think it was interesting to see you start with Sharp up front instead of Burke. I thought Burke maybe for the pace, but it's interesting with Sheffield United because you feel like they would have played possibly McBurney from the beginning, possibly Burke, and they didn't. I was slightly concerned when you brought on McBurney and you kept on two strikers, and I think you were maybe going for it, but I think ultimately it suited West Ham. We were comfortable in that defensive shape.
Yeah, it looked fairly comfortable. We brought Ollie McBurney on and played him in defensive midfield, which is bizarre. Last time you see a striker play defensive midfield, I remember Dwight York ended up there and Mark Hughes ended up there later in their careers, but McBurney's like 23. What's he doing there? Odd. Sharp didn't get a sniff all game. Yeah, Didsey, David McGoldrick can't really be blamed. You know, he got in the positions. Some of his headers were the things you should never do when you teach a child how to head the ball, because he sort of heads it up and straight at the keeper when you should head it down and back from where it came, which Ollie McBurney did when a cross came later, which was just behind him. He did really, really well to sort of negotiate an angle there. But I never really felt like we looked like we were actually going to score. And Fabianski, despite some good saves, they were all at him. And he had a fairly comfortable night, even though we had a lot of possession.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think this is the thing with Sheffield United. Yes, they lack quality in terms of that final third, but you can dominate possession, and it's never an easy game. The game is always live. Let's talk about that second goal, as painful as it is from Issa Diop. I actually thought that Sheffield United would be better from set pieces, but to be fair, I think it was a quality cross from Creswell, a very good header from Diop, and it was just the quality that told in that sense.
Yeah, aren't many teams that their centre-back takes the corners. I know he's not really a centre-back, but he's become a very good one. Diop actually had a poor first half, and I thought he was the one we could get at. And then we started the second half really well, looked much more lively, and just like the first goal, kind of hit us on the break, win a corner, and it was a mess. It was a good sort of good cross, free header, but a good header, and did exactly what I said Didsey didn't do. Down and away. Perfect header. Yeah,
it was fantastic when it obviously went in that corner, and it gave Ramsdell no chance. And to be fair, West Ham probably could have made it 3-0 sooner with Soufal. Listen, I'm not a massive fan of Ramsdell. I don't think he's a great keeper, but for me, that was a good save. It was a really, really good save.
Yeah, low, left hand. He needed that for his confidence because he's been pretty bad. I think most people can agree this season, and arguably last season. I saw some highlights actually of when we smashed Bournemouth when he was playing in goal last season. He was arguably at fault for the first goal. It's like, Christ. Oh, it's so painful.
Do you think Ramsdale, I mean, you spent a lot of money on him. Do you think he starts next season? Do you think Chris Wilder looks at it and maybe thinks possibly bring someone else in?
No, he'll start. Definitely he'll start. If he starts playing badly in the Championship, maybe around Christmas there'll be a question. But yeah, he'd definitely start because he quite rightly said to spend a lot of money on him.
Yeah, and of course, and then we come to the third goal. It was.
You're going to do all the goals, are you?
Yeah, how? This is what we do on the show. We break them down, and then we get your opinion, as painful as it is. Saïd Benrahma comes on, and to be fair, a lot of West Ham fans were asking for him to start in the game. I thought Lanzini had a decent game for 60 minutes, but Benrahma obviously offers that quality and drew you out of position. And for Fredericks to get the goal, I mean, I don't want to rub it in, but it was a good finish from a right back.
It was a bloody right back. Lanzini, was it his birthday today?
I think it was, actually. I think it was.
Yeah. I'm not saying I know more about your team than you, but...
I think you do in that sense.
It's definitely his birthday. And, he maybe that's why he played. Who knows? Maybe Moyes is like that. He played very well, didn't he? And then, Benrahma. He's got so much skill. He's the player I'd have loved Sheffield United to have signed. And it's a wonderful goal. It's at the near post, but again, I'm not actually blaming Ramsdell for not saving that. It's just a good strike. And right back, conceding to a right back. Everything that could have gone wrong for the Blades went wrong. We lost to the team I hate more than any other. Put it in the comments. Oh, this guy doesn't like West Ham. I don't care. I don't care what you think about me. We're not going to have to play each other next season, except maybe if we get you in the cup. And if you come to Bramall Lane and there's fans back, it'd be a very different story. What also was awful, John Egan getting injured. Yeah. That could potentially be the worst thing of all awful things. If you were to say to me the most crucial three players at the start of the season, Sander Berge, Jack O'Connell, John Egan. Lost all three.
I was about to come on to John Egan. That's a massive loss, obviously, as your first choice centre-back. And he has had a relatively decent season. I know it's been tough for Sheffield United, but I think that has massively impacted you, not having Jack O'Connell in the side, Egan now going out. I know it's tough, obviously. That does look like relegation is nearly confirmed. But I think for you, the most important thing is getting those players back, if possible, for the start of next season. Yeah,
in a way, it's a good thing this West Ham game came now, because I don't want, whilst you've just said it looks like relegation's confirmed, it's not actually confirmed.
No, you can still win the title.
Exactly.
On your account.
With the points, we could have got all the points left. But the fact that it hasn't been West Ham that has confirmed our relegation is the only silver lining in a game full of sharp-edged linings. That didn't make sense, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Listen, for the rest of the season, I know it's obviously difficult. What is the expectation from you now? Because is it in terms of putting in good performances? Is it now putting in that preparation for next season? Because to be fair, Hal, you have got a decent side. You do feel with the likes of Brewster and McBurney in the Championship, you will be contenders to go straight back up. So is that where your thoughts are at?
It's a good question because we've got the cup as well. We're still in the FA Cup.
Of course, we're not, which is disappointing.
Maybe we should try and win the FA Cup, relegate and win the FA Cup, or more likely do a Middlesbrough and get relegated and still not win the FA Cup but get to the final. I think we've got to look at next season. You're absolutely right. John Lundstrom's not going to be here. Sander Berger's probably not going to be here. So maybe it's time to start playing the players that will be here next season and blooding some of that youth. We've, as you know, historically, a bit like West Ham, got a very, very good youth setup. And we often end up supplying the England side with players for the future. So the next Dominic Calvert-Lewin is Antoine Hackford. He's only 16. He's already played in the Premier League. Let's give him a chance.
I think it'll be an interesting season for Ian Brewster. I know he has struggled in the Sheffield United side, but he obviously scored a fair bit of goals for Swansea City. So I expect him to perform in that division. In terms of West Ham, I know you don't really want to talk about it too much, but where do you think this West Ham side? Come on, Hal. Where do you think this West Ham side can go this season?
Nowhere. You know, at the moment you're above Liverpool. Bully for you. It won't last. It'll fall away. I like seeing a shake-up at the top with different teams, but not West Ham. So you'll probably finish 9th. Like we did last season. They get relegated next season.
Okay. We'll end it here. Listen, Hal, thank you so much for your time, as ever. Check out Hal's channel, The Sheffield United Way.
It's the Sheff United Way, Corey. So sorry. Get it right.
I'll get the link right. I'll get the link right at least. Obviously, me and Hal.
You don't have to. I doubt any West Ham fans are going to come over.
They might do. They might go. Listen, me and Hal are on the Before the Whistle Blows on all these TV, so you can check us out every Friday night as well. Thank you so much, Hal, for your time. I know it hurts. I know you hate West Ham, but we've got it done, mate. Back to reverse pictures. It's all wrapped up. So thank you so much for everyone for watching. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the West Ham Way YouTube channel. And until next time, take care.
Cheers.